Hey guys, how's it going? So, in this video, I'm just going to share with you my render settings in Sony Vegas and some of the editing I do to my videos. So, to begin, you should go to Project Video Properties, and this is basically what I use for pretty much all my videos that are in 1080p at least. What's 1920 by 1080? And field order is progressive. Aspect ratio is 1.0, and that's square. Output rotation is 0 degrees. Frame rate 29.97. Don't use 3D. Pixel format is 8-bit. Full resolution rendering quality is best. Motion blur type is Gaussian, and there is no deinterlace method. That's set to none. That's pretty much that. Audio is stereo, 48 sample rate, 16-bit, and best resample rate. And that's that, I think. So I'm going to import just a little bit of video here, and I'll show you basically what I do to most of them. So this is a new Skyrim Dawnguard video. So as you can see, when I bring it in, it just takes a minute to build the peaks and stuff. So first thing I do when I import any gameplay video is I right click, go to properties and disable resample, and I usually click this too. So basically what that does, when you render the video, if you don't have that disabled, your video will have ghost in it. Basically it's a lot of blur, and it makes it very hard to watch. So when you disable that, it's a lot more smoother. There's no blur or nothing on it. So that's the first thing that you should always do when importing any gameplay into Vegas. I do this for any of my Dxtory recordings for apps or my HD PVR. I need to do with everything. So basically that's all I do for that. Next thing I'll do is I'll just close that for now, and I'll open a different one. So I'll open this, and no, don't want to save. So this is one I made yesterday, and this is pretty much all edited and it's been rendered. So as you can see, all the video is in. I've leveled the audio and mic volume so I can hear myself easily, and I've put in titles and stuff like that. So I usually use a template for most of my Let's Plays. So this is a template. This is a template is just this here bit and the outro, which is to be continued. That is basically all that's in it. So the intro is just a picture. This is from, I can't remember who it's a modded or a mod on the Skyrim Nexus. Basically you can download these wallpapers and they're all pretty cool, so check that out. That's basically the background image, and then I just have the title of the Let's Play, which in this case is Let's Play Skyrim High Elf, and the part number, and usually just the title of the part. So as you can see, this is all the footage here. It's usually in a couple of different parts. As you can see, I've got the disable resample done. So the first thing I usually do is I do a bit of color correction. Basically all this to do is, it's not to make it look better, it's to, because when I render in the MP4 format, the video gets a lot darker. So basically I just increase the brightness. So you can see if I toggle this off, you can see the video gets darker, and if I click that, it gets a bit brighter, which basically it counteracts what the rendering does, makes it look so it comes out pretty much that air like this, rather than that, because this is darkened a lot. So basically all I do is I think as I increase the gamma and the saturation a little bit, and that's basically all I did. You can use a brightness, but I find that's better. I've got that sort of set now, so it's perfect for all my videos. So that's just for a Skyrim video. So next thing I will usually do is render, and that's pretty much it. I don't usually do much editing. I will cut out any bits that get long or boring, or any long loading screens. I'll usually cut out and just fade in. So next bit is the render settings, which you're probably all here for. So I render in the Sony AVC format. So I've got a few templates made for myself here. So if you look at this, this is the one I usually use, games 15 megabits. So if we go into that, it's the AVC format, 1920 by 1080p. The high profile, constant bitrate, so KBAC, 29.97 for frame rate, non-progressive scan, 1.0 for pixel aspect, and the bitrate is set to 15, and render for CPU only. So that's pretty much my settings. Audio is AAC, sorry, 44.1 sample rate, 128 bitrate, and stereo. System is the MP4 format, and best render settings. So this is what I use for most of my new videos now. I used to render at 20 bitrate, but there's really no point because YouTube caps at 18 and it's downgraded to, or 8, sorry, it's downgraded to 8, so there's not much point doing more than that. But it's always better to do a little bit higher so you've got the best quality possible. So that's for most of my Skyrim videos. Anything in really 1080p, also my HD PVR 2 videos, I do them at 15 too because they're recorded at around 14, so I usually just leave them at 15. because they won't go any higher anyway. So that's pretty much that. If I'm doing Minecraft, which I record in 720p, I use this template, which is basically all the same except for it's obviously 1280 by 720 and the bitrate is down to 10, because I find you don't need it as a high as bitrate for Minecraft. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it. What other ones have I got here? Yeah, that's pretty much my render settings. I'll render that, and it'll come out in the MP4 format. Files aren't usually too big, and the brightness will be correct again with all the stuff I've did here. So that's pretty much it, guys. And then it's be uploaded. So I hope you enjoyed my render settings. Hopefully maybe this will help a few people. So thanks for again, guys, and stay tuned for the next video. Thanks, guys. Bye.